Welcome back. Qdoba Mexican Grill wants to spread their 3-cheese queso love to the Chicagoland area. Opt into Qdoba's mobile club by texting Q to 50500 to receive free chips and queso.
And it's time for our Cubs insider, Patrick Mooney. He is brought to you by Nationwide insurance agent Jeff Vukovich. Visit jeffvuk.com. Nationwide is on your side. All Cubs in this series. 2-0 last night, 6-0 tonight, and a role reversal. The Reds really had the Cubs number prior to this series.
Yeah, they had been one of the hottest teams in baseball, taking I think 6 of 7 from the Cardinals and Dodgers. And you know, Dusty had his pregame meeting the other day with the media, and he's getting questions like, how are you going to guard against a letdown and stuff like that. And I think the Cubs have surprised the people here in Cincinnati.
Dale, today essentially mapping out the rotation the rest of the way, and Scott Baker's going to get a couple more starts.
Yeah, he'll get 2 more chances to kind of see where he's at in his recovery from Tommy John, and they kind of maneuvered it to where Jackson Smarja would get those 4 starts, and Travis and Smarja get to face the Cardinals at the end of the season, which could be pretty big in this National League Central race.
Boy, a lot of guys fouling pitches off their feet and shins. Lake walking it off. Did you catch up with the general manager, Jed Hoyer?
Yeah, he was
here.
He wasn't out partying too late after the big Daytona win. That's kind of what we asked him. It's kind of funny how everyone's kind of focused on that, and he said, you know, that's good for those players to kind of get a taste of, you know, if they make to Chicago, that's kind of, you know, the scrutiny they're going to get, and he thinks it's kind of good for their development. And obviously they put on a real strong finishing kick here to win the Florida State League title.
1-1 the count.
They didn't give up any runs. It was unbelievable how well that club pitched.
They had an ERA in the playoffs of 0.50, a half a run per game. And they won it without Javier Baez for half the year. Started the year in High A and ended at Double A. Tennessee's season came to an end last night as well, as did Boise's in the Northwest League.
And those pitchers down there at Daytona, those are their guys. It's Pierce Johnson, who they got through the compensation pick after letting Aramis Ramirez walk, and then 3 pitchers that they picked up at various deadline deals, and they're kind of starting to see those guys come together now, and obviously hoping they build off that next year in Tennessee.
The black kid came over in the Soriano deal. What's his first name? Corey Black, and C.J. Edwards, who came in the Garza deal, part of that.
Baez with a home run. I think he made an error. I know defense was a problem in that game for the Smokies as Birmingham wins game 5. Again, Daytona winning the Florida State League championship. So what's the Cubs' projected record based on strength of schedule next year? You got it all figured out? We just showed the interleague schedule, which will not be easy. American League East.
Yeah, you know, Dale was getting asked about that today, and you know, as much as you can't predict those things, American League East is always good.
Bruce, good effort, couldn't get it.
Yeah, dangerous play, having to reach over at that height, really exposing the ribs. Reds could ill afford to lose Jay Bruce at this stage of the season.
Thought it interesting, Patrick, after the game last night, and I agree with what Dale said. He flat out said Travis Wood is the Cubs' #1 starter.
Very quietly, he doesn't really promote himself. His post-game interviews are very kind of short and to the point. But really, this for what will be his first season wire to wire in the big leagues. He's an all-star. He's closing in on 200 innings, and I think he's the person you look at, you know, maybe at March 31st next year in Pittsburgh to get the ball on opening day.
2-2 on Lake. And you go back to this spring training, he was in a battle to win the 5th spot.
Yeah, and the year before that, he was maybe their 7th starter, you know, going back to Iowa. So you look at the growth he's done. He's still young. He's still in their club control, and there's no reason to think that, you know, with his competitiveness, his makeup. I was talking to Sean Marshall today about Wood, and he loves the way he pitches. You know, nothing comes out straight out of his hand.
Blake hanging in there. Did Marshall give any sort of indication? I know I threw a sin game today when he might be back.
Yeah, his hope is to pitch down the stretch here. I think the Reds are optimistic about that, and obviously he wants to get back to the playoffs. He's someone who still lives in the Chicago area during the offseason. He says whenever he goes to the grocery store or Best Buy, Cubs fans are saying, you know, we miss you, and he's like, it's been 2 years, but he really wants to get back to the playoffs. Obviously, he didn't have a disappointing series against the Dodgers a couple of years ago, and this is a team he thinks, you know, can win it all.
Still 3-2.
Well, they certainly can win it all. I mean, they've got depth in the starting rotation. Their bullpen is really good right now. Chapman's throwing the ball as well now as anybody in the game in that closer's role. Plenty of firepower in the lineup. They play good defense.
Here's the 9th pitch of the at bat, and we'll have at least 10.
Did you guys see the scoreboard stumper tonight? I haven't seen it yet.
Have not.
They put a stumper up on the scoreboard, and I was trying to play along. Last night, the question was, name the 4 shortstops since 1970 to lead the National League in hits.
Why not one?
Well, he's done it twice. That would be Castro. And
all 4. Barry Larkin.
Well, here's the deal. I saw the answer go up on the board last night, and it was Gary Templeton.
Okay.
Rich Aurelia had like 206 hits one year, and then the 4th one escapes me. And Castro had done it twice.
Here's McDonald.
Might have been Michael Young would have been in the American League. I'm pretty sure it was a National League question.
Last thing, Patrick, your take on Junior Lake. A really intriguing guy. I'm not sure yet we know what he will become, but there's a lot in there to like.
Yeah, I think it'll be a while before we know exactly what the Cubs have here, and that might be that kind of super utility player that Dale in the front office has talked about. But certainly for a guy who's missed a lot of time because of injuries and who kind of was slower to kind of adapt, he's certainly proven that, you know, he can find a role up here.
They only get one.
A little showmanship there from Brandon Phillips, and I think it cost him the double play. That's a little I'm not sure if there wasn't a more efficient way.
I thought he was
trying to make that
himself.
play. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe he just felt like he didn't have the angle. He was by the bag already.
So here is Castillo. You doing the whole trip?
No, I get Pittsburgh off. I will be in Milwaukee.
So
yes.
you get to do your laundry this weekend.
Exactly.
All right. Can we send some with you?
Sure.
Okay.
Whatever you guys need.
Careful what you wish for, Patrick. Patrick Mooney, our Cubs insider.
Thanks, guys.
You want to make one more guess?
Oh, Hanley Ramirez.
Ramirez.
All right.
2007 with the Marlins, had 212 hits.
Check out Patrick's work, CSNChicago.com, covering the Cubs beat. I'm going to show up at 10 in the morning and I'm going to hand him a bag of laundry tomorrow.
You take this with you. Have it delivered to the hotel. Yeah.
No, he didn't offer. He's just a nice guy.
Hit another foul ball off the leg. Cristiani, with that movement he gets on his two-seam fastball, will get a lot of that. In stature, he reminds me a little bit of John Franco. If he were left-handed and had a screwball. But just about right.
Driven to center, pretty deep but playable for Chu, who makes a catch. Now Sweeney, who is 1 for 2 with a double. Cristiani's pitch is a strike, 92 miles an hour. Sharply hit grounder. Phillips. The option flip to Cozart, and the inning is over. All Cubs again tonight. 6-0.
$5 foot long. $5 foot long.
Footlong Nation rejoice. Right now at Subway, any regular footlong is a $5 footlong, all September long. Like the Subway Club, Sweet Onion Chicken Teriyaki, and even the Italian BMT. With tons of $5 footlongs, we need an entire month to celebrate. So hurry in.
It was a rarity, especially here on the south side. The whole family, Cubs fans. Sometimes we're outnumbered, but we stay strong. What better way to show my love and appreciation for all the good times I've had, you know, being a Cubs fan. I want to show off how much I love the Cubs. This is me. This is how I do it. The Cubs win the World Series. I'm going to get the tattoo of the trophy on my left forearm, maybe even the chrome on my head. It's going somewhere. Some people have been like, you're insane. No, I love the Cubs.
If the car was invented today, it would run on the most affordable energy source available. It would charge overnight. Every morning, you'd wake up with a full tank ready to go. If the car was invented today, it would be the 100% electric Nissan Leaf. With over 200 million everyday gas-free miles already driven, the question isn't why electric, it's why gas.
The 100% electric Nissan Leaf. Nissan, innovation that excites. Now get a 2013 Nissan Leaf for $199 a month.
Hi, I'm David Kaplan with a Coors Light Sportsnet Central update. Big news this morning around the Bulls. Sources telling CSN-Chicago.com contract negotiations between the team and Luol Deng have stalled. Yahoo first reported the two sides were discussing a long-term extension. Deng scheduled to be a free agent after the upcoming season. Stick around for Cubs post-game live after the final out. I'll be alongside Todd Hollandsworth. Now back to the Queen City, Len and Jim DeShane.
Thank you, Cap. Cubs comfortably in front, 6-0, bottom of the fifth. Know a newborn Cubs fan? The Newborn Fan Club is the perfect gift to showcase what it means to be a Cub for life. Receive a customized photo announcing the birth on the Wrigley Field marquee, a Cubs birth certificate, Cubs baby stocking cap, and a Cubs Rookie of the Year onesie. Perfect for parents and friends alike. Visit Cubs.com for more information and to sign up today.
Reds will bat in the 5th, trailing 6-0 and without a run in the series. Shut out by Wood, Strop, and Gregg last night, and Edwin Jackson tonight. Jackson trying to get his first win since the final day of July. 6-1 over Milwaukee.
The Cubs 0-6 in his last 6 starts. Edwin personally 0-4 with a 5.88 ERA in that 6-start stretch. What would you say? This one and 3 more for Edwin, or 2 more?
I think 3.
Yeah, there should be 3.
Sweeney totally misjudged that one. He went back and then had to come way in.
Probably the most misjudged ball in baseball. The big swing, but down off the end of the bat. So it comes off the bat with trajectory. Look at the swing by Hannigan, the way it leaves the bat. And quite often you see a center fielder start to retreat, and by the time he realizes he's gone the wrong way, it's too late. That's why you see a lot of center fielders, their first move isn't to move. It's just to kind of get into a little bit of a crouch, take that extra beat to read it.
Switch hitting Henry Rodriguez will bat for Cristiani. Here's something to look at. The first 3 Reds pitchers have all gone an inning and 2/3. Wonder what the major league record is for
inning and 2/3 outing, consecutive inning and 2/3 outing. We may have just tied it.
I can't ever remember seeing it.
Cubs used to have Henry Rodriguez. It was a different Henry Rodriguez.
Yeah, and there's a
hard chunking right hand.
They actually had 2. They had the old left-handed hitting outfielder. Oh, Henry. That was 12, 13 years ago.
A couple big home run seasons.
Jackson kind of blindly put his glove up there, and unfortunately the ball did not find it. So the Reds with their best chance by far tonight, 2 on with no outs.
So a little move to center and then a solid line drive right back through the middle.
Chu could not hold on the swing. Call made by the home plate umpire Paul Emmel.
A rare curveball from Jackson. And these Red hitters, as I mentioned, they've been very aggressive, looking to jump on that first pitch fastball. So a nice adjustment there by Wellington, calling for the breaking ball.
Last night, Chu hit by a pitch for the 25th time this year, leading the major leagues and set a new Red single season record. Jason LaRue got hit 24 times in 04. And they're going in just as I say that. And he almost got hit again.
Chin music here. But look, he's really tight to the plate and he does not yield.
2-2. Chu is from Busan, South Korea. Signed with the Mariners back in 2000. Pitch. Fouled out of play. Hannigan and the pinch hitter Rodriguez starting the inning with singles. 2-2 on Chu. Phillips on deck.
I've been getting ground balls at a higher rate this year than he has in his career. Among the leaders in the National League in terms of ground ball percentage. Got one double play tonight, a 3-6-3 started by Rizzo back in the third.
It's a ground ball here. And they get the double play. Edwins had his issues throwing to bases. Good play by Castro to get that low throw and turn it. 1-6-3.
Well, that was big. The Reds were going to get back in this game. You had the feeling that this would be the inning with those two guys on, and then the top of the order coming up. Yeah, not the best of feeds by Jackson, but a nice turn.
Hannigan at third, 2 outs. And Jackson will go from the wind. One offering, ground ball to Anthony Rizzo to end the inning. Jackson gets out of it. Reds still off the board. 6-0 Cubs.
Sometimes going to new places is the only way to truly arrive. Going new places. That's how we fly. Southwest Airlines now offers nonstop service from Midway to Charlotte and Rochester. If it matters to you, it matters to us. Book now online, only at southwest.com.
Chili's Triple Dipper now just $9.99. If you like options, we've got lots of them. Burger bites, boneless wings, potato skins, and more. Choose any 3 for just $9.99 for a limited time. Chili's Triple Dipper. More life happens here.
Jack Link's Jerky presents Snackin' with Sasquatch. Feed your wild side.
You can choose to blend in
all-new 2014 Lexus IS. It's your move. Lease the all-wheel drive 2014 IS 250 for $349 a month for 27 months. See your Lexus dealer.
Wednesdays on Comcast Sportsnet. Go inside the Bears offense with Bears Huddle on Comcast Sportsnet. Bowden and Jiggs break down the X's and O's and get you set for the game ahead. Only on Bears Huddle. Wednesdays at 4:30 on Comcast Sportsnet.
Welcome back. The Coors Light freeze cam. On the way to the plate, Edwin Jackson catches it, we believe, with his right knee, just for good measure, though. Re-tags it. Hannigan trying to block him. Sac fly for Darwin Barney. And here's Curtis Harch.
Well, Curtis has worked 12 times for the Reds. And he struggled a little bit. The ERA approaching 6. Way too many walks. 14 walks in 19 2/3, and 6 home runs allowed. So that just speaks to a guy who has struggled with command here at the big league level. Strikeout numbers down on the farm this year. Working at both AA and AAA.
It's from Merced, California, 40 miles southeast of Modesto.
So they just flashed the scoreboard stumper up there. Did you see it?
I missed it.
The stumper was there have been 6 players in baseball history whose names begin with the last name begins with the letter S to hit 400 or more home runs.
You have the whole list?
I do not. I was just trying to compile it. I've got some guesses over here.
Okay. 6 players, 400 home runs. Sosa.
He's on my list. I've got 3 right now.
Sobinson, Sanz, and Seguier. 400 home runs. Okay.
And one guy just recently got there.
Soriano. Who's hit 2 tonight for the Yankees. Feel free to jump in.
Well, Mike Schmidt.
Good call.
Well, I'm kind of stuck right there. Truck chimes in with Duke Snyder.
Inside to Jackson.
Barch, the number's not good, but the stuff certainly is. 97 with good movement there.
This is Jay Bruce. Foul ground. He's got it. Okay, we've got 4 of the 6.
It seems like there'd be a Smith, but I can't think of a Smith.
There's Castro.
It's amazing how your mind works.
Yeah, I don't think
trying to come up with
surnames.
I just
like
thought of Doc Severinsen. You know how you just things pop into your mind.
Doc hit 385. Gary Sheffield.
Ah, there's a good one.
All right, I found the last one.
Well, you weren't supposed to look it up.
No, I did. And I wouldn't say it's obvious, but yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those.
It's a Hall of Famer. Yeah, we should get it. I'm quite frankly disappointed in you that you haven't.
Give me an era, or is that too much of a hint? Should I have it?
All right, let me.
Hall of Famer. I know
You
people are
would
watching
have
at home,
faced
so
him had you made your big league debut about 2 or 3 years earlier than you did.
So if somebody who played in the 70s and early 80s.
And pretty much almost all the 60s too.
60s. National Leaguer.
Yeah. '98, but it missed. I think. Well, this will give it away. So I won't.
Homer Simpson.
Yeah, Chris Sabo did come into my mind. I mean, there were some weird, CC Sabathia. Just thinking of S names, not home run hitters or whatever. Two and one.
Man, this is a complete brain cramp I got going here.
He had a good nickname. He had a 4-letter nickname.
Hoss. Rube.
Babe.
Babe.
Three and one. Rizzo on deck. There's a statue, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, this guy even has a statue.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
and you might be able to see it.
Yes, my goodness.
Thursday.
All right. Pops.
Willie Stargell. That's a good question.
Wilver Dornell. Pop Stargell.
So the list is Sosa, Schmidt, Soriano, Snyder, Sheffield, Stargell. That should be it.
Yep.
The thing I like about the question is that Soriano recently joined the list. Barney takes the 2-out walk. Rizzo has bounced into a double play, fly to center, and been hit by a pitch.
Now what do you want to do?
All right, how about the 3 with R surnames with at least 500 home runs?
I'll contribute Ruth.
Okay. Well, I came up with a question, so I kind of know. Yeah. No, they're 4. I said 4. They're 4. Yeah. Ruth. They all are in the top 14.
I know. 500 home runs is an exclusive club.
I'm giving you till the end of the inning, and I'm going to give it away.
Ralph, no. Hank Aaron.
Willie Rays. 3-1 on Rizzo.
I'm going to get my baseball credential revoked for not pulling the trigger on this one. Good grief.
Jim Romey. Hit hard and just foul. Was quick feet down there, Alfonso Marquez.
Yeah. Oh, did I get a piece of him?
It did.
Keeping with our foul off the leg theme, even the umpire's getting it.
I'll even make it harder.
Oh, Frank Robinson.
Yeah. There are 4 with R surnames and 2 with R first names in the top 14.
Ralph Kiner?
No.
No.
The 3-2.
You've got my
outside.
mind functioning on too many different levels now. This mind is not equipped. So I got Robinson and Ruth.
Robinson, Ruth.
Not Rizzo.
One is active and one was recently active.
Wow.
I mentioned one of them about 2 innings ago, which would have been about 2 hours ago. Four-letter nickname.
Haas Radborn. No.
How about Alex?
Oh yeah, that
Rodriguez.
guy. Yeah, A-Rod. Yeah, I keep wanting to go back into the Wayback Machine, and that's probably not a good idea.
I'll give you the other one, Manny Ramirez.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the 2 in the top 14 with first names starting with R. .500 home runs. Yes. 560 plus. Strike on Donnie Murphy.
I just keep seeing Mantle, Mays, Aaron, Fox,